and distinguished guests. Welcome to the Headquarters Company for the 4th Expeditionary Signal Battalion Change of Command ceremony. Today, the change of command and guidance of the Headquarters Company for the 4th Expeditionary Signal Battalion will be passed from Captain Elizabeth Lee to Captain Alex Bridgeford. The change of command is a simple traditional event that is rich with symbolism and heritage. Our distinguished guests for today's ceremonies are Colonel Worthington, Lieutenant Colonel Snooty, and Command Sergeant Major Yeager. At this time, Sergeant Adelucci will present a bouquet of red roses and a gift to Captain Lee's husband, Captain Gregory Sean, thanking him for his support to the soldiers and family members of the Headquarters Company. At this time, Specialist Gainey will present a bouquet of yellow roses to Mrs. Angel Bridgeford to welcome her to the Headquarters Company. The official party for today's ceremony is composed of Lieutenant Colonel Adam Snooty, Commander of the 44th Expeditionary Signal Battalion, Captain Elizabeth Lee, outgoing commanders of the Headquarters Company, and Captain Alex Bridgeford, incoming commander. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the invocation to be given by the chaplain of the 44th ESB, Chaplain Hill, and remain standing for the playing of the national anthem.
If you care to, please join me in prayer. Almighty God, we acknowledge today that you raise up and appoint our leaders, and we give you great thanks for the two leaders that we recognize in this ceremony. We thank you for Captain Lee. Thank you for her commitment and dedication and sacrifice to our nation, to our Army, and to the soldiers and families of HHC. As she moves on from here, I pray that you would give her your richest blessing. Watch over her, protect her. She goes to Afghanistan, bring her back safe, and give her success in all that she does. We thank you for Captain Bridgeford. Thank you for bringing him here. We pray that as he takes the reins as commander, that you would give him your wisdom each and every day. May he look to you as the one who is his strength, the one who leads and guides him, and lead him, Lord, to direct and guide the soldiers of the HHC to success and all the missions that lie ahead, and to strengthen the bond between one another and their families, and to lead us into success in all that we say and all that we do as soldiers here in the Highlander country. We pray in your name. Amen.
Company, hot, please, shoot. That's it. Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Today, Captain Lee relinquishes command of the Headquarters Company to Captain Bridgeford. Key to the change of command is the passing of the unit's guidon. The guidon represents not only the heritage and history of the company, but also the unity and loyalty of its soldiers. The guidon is the commander's symbol of authority. The guidon is The guidon is the commander's symbol of authority, representing his or her responsibilities to the organization. Wherever the commander is, there also is the guidon. The custodian of the guidon is the first sergeant. As the senior enlisted soldier in the company, the first sergeant is both the spokesman for the loyalty and the concern of the soldiers and the principal advisor to the commander. The ceremony begins as First Sergeant Reed passes the colors to Captain Lee for the last time. Captain Lee, the outgoing commander, passes the guidon to Lieutenant Colonel Sunuti, relinquishing her responsibilities and authority. Lieutenant Colonel Sunuti passes the guidon to Captain Bridgeport, charging the new commander with the duties and responsibilities of the company. In accordance with AR 600-20, paragraph 2-3 Bravo, the undersigned assumes command of the headquarters company, 44th ESB, effective 28 April 2017. Signed, Alex W. Bridgeport, Captain, Signal Corps, Commanding. Captain Bridgeport returns the guidon to First Sergeant Reed, who returns the guidon to the guidon bearer, an enlisted soldier who exemplifies the high standards of discipline, conduct, and military expertise that merit the responsibility of bearing the flag that represents so much to his or her soldiers.
Ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, the commander of the 44th Expeditionary Signal Battalion, Lieutenant Colonel Adam Sinuti.
Lieutenant Colonel Worthington, guests, soldiers, family, and friends of HHC 44th Expeditionary Signal Battalion, thank you for attending this morning's ceremony. I would also like to recognize Dennis and Helen Lee, Captain Lee's parents who traveled here from New York just for this ceremony. Today we say farewell to Captain Elizabeth Lee, and we welcome Captain Alex Bridgeforth to the battalion. HHC is the largest company in the 2nd Signal Brigade with 169 soldiers. A majority of these soldiers are assigned to staff sections, motor pool, electronic maintenance, and the dining facility. The HHC Commander is an integral position in this battalion, and the Commander must influence numerous sections to accomplish training, maintenance, and other tasks in support of our theater missions to provide expeditionary communication support. Captain Lee has excelled in providing that leadership, guidance, and focus, ensuring HHC soldiers are ready to fight tonight and provide support, whether through convoy operations, electronic maintenance support, or feeding and fueling operations at a moment's notice. Captain Lee has invested time and energy improving our partnership with Grafenbeer Elementary School. On a personal note, I'd like to mention her and her husband's dedication to serve. The military life is not an easy one, as we all know. It consists of long days and nights, deployments and separations. Dual military couples endure many hardships. I'd like to recognize your persistence, your resilience, and the example you set for all of us. Captain Lee will move to the S3 shop for several months before deploying as a joint planner to Afghanistan from July until January. Captain Alex Bridgeforth, his wife Angel, and their sons Asher and Arden are no strangers to Tower Barracks or the U.S. Army Garrison, Bavaria. Alex excelled as the 3rd Squadron, 2nd Cavalry Regiment S6. Alex is an energetic, intelligent, and physically fit officer who is going to make an immediate impact on the battalion. Alex, we're glad to have you as part of the team and look forward to working with and learning from you over the years. Angel, thank you for all that you do to support Alex. You are already making an impact on the HHC FRG. We are excited to see what the future holds. In closing, I'd like to emphasize 3 items as we need to continue to excel. Our primary mission here is to provide expeditionary communication support. We must master the fundamentals. All soldiers must know their equipment, be able to operate, maintain, and troubleshoot that equipment. The second thing we need to do to be successful is to be a team, right? We need to treat everybody with dignity and respect. We need to share information, experiences, talk to the soldiers to your left and your right. You need to get to know them, their strengths and their weaknesses. We are stronger together than as individuals. And finally, we must have fun. We have an incredible opportunity to live and work in a country rich in history and culture. Please take advantage of it. This is an exciting time to be in the European theater, a great time to be part of our Army. Continue to challenge yourself and those around you. Signal strong, strong Europe, Team 44.
Ladies and gentlemen, the outgoing commander of the Headquarters Company, Captain Lee Elizabeth.
Good afternoon, everyone. Colonel Worthington, Lieutenant Colonel Snooty, Sergeant Major Yeager, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out for today's ceremony. I know as far as the leadership that's here, none of you were here when I took command last year, but I'm honored to have been in command under your guidance during my time here. My mentors gave me plenty of advice before I took this command. They told me that company command is one of the most challenging, trying, and time-consuming assignments that the Army has to offer a captain. They were right. They were also right when they said it would be worth it. This is a job I will never forget. While there are always a few problem soldiers, the outstanding soldiers far outnumber those. There are also few that stand above the rest and make it easier to wake up at 04:30 to start another day, because you know that they work at least as hard, if not harder than you, on a daily basis. I want to first thank God, who makes all things possible. I know that He has made it possible to endure through the toughest days. Thank you to every member of HHC. You've made my time here memorable, and you look fantastic today. We have supported missions throughout the whole of Europe, and it is the teams in maintenance, EMS, and throughout food service that put the name of the 44th on the tongues of 4th ID and 16th Sustainment Brigade in a positive light by showing that we always go above and beyond when it comes to making the mission happen. I'm blessed to have my dad and mom here today. They came all the way from New York to Germany just to be here for the ceremony, and I think that's pretty phenomenal. They've been a constant support and have been a part of every major ceremony in my career, even when it means flying all the way out here to Germany. Thank you for always being here for me. I want to thank the previous members of HHC that have already PCS. This command wouldn't have been the same without First Sergeant Matthews. Lieutenant Hoffman is part of the first top 3 in the company. Our daily conversations and discussions had me laughing constantly and helped me get through some of those long days. I want to thank you, First Sergeant Reed and Lieutenant Dambia, for picking up the torch and helping me be successful these last few months. Even though First Sergeant, you should be home recovering. Last but not least, thank you, Greg, for always being there. Whether it was a safe place for me to vent at the end of the day or just give me a hug after I got home. You've always been my biggest supporter, and you continue to be my best friend throughout this Army journey. And I wouldn't want it any other way. Brigade of Excellence, Team 44, Highlander 6, signing out.
Ladies and gentlemen, incoming commander of the Headquarters Company, Captain Alex Bridgeport.
Thank you, Lieutenant Dambia, for the introduction. Colonel Worthington, thank you for making the trip. Colonel Snooty, Colonel Cheney could not be here today, he's down at Sabre Junction, and Sergeant Major Yeager, and other distinguished guests, welcome to today's ceremony. I want to start off by thanking God for where I am today. I want to thank Colonel Worthington and Colonel Snooty for giving me the opportunity to command HHC. And finally, even though he's not here, I want to thank Colonel Cheney for all the personal development and training I received in 3rd Squadron 2CR. Thanks to Captain Lee for her guidance and care of HHC over the past year. Also, I want to thank her husband, Captain Shun, for his support to her while she was in command. It is always a blessing to have a strong spouse to fall back on when we are struggling. Next, I want to thank Angel Bridgeforth, my amazing wife, who has been with me since the beginning of my Army career. She has been with me from Arizona to Texas to Georgia and finally here to Germany. Thank you. Lastly, I want to say thank you to the troops of HHC 44th ESB. You are what keeps this company and battalion functioning. From maintenance, keeping the vehicles rolling, EMS, to keeping the signal flowing, the DFAC, keeping our many soldiers fed, and finally the staff for taking much of the planning burden off the backs of the companies. Thank you for letting me join your team. We have much to look forward to as HHC. Mercury Tempest is right around the corner, followed by supporting the battalion spread across 6 different countries in Europe during Sabre Guardian this summer. I want to close with a quote from Naval Commander Brian McGrath. "The privilege of command is a fleeting sensation. Those who are commanded are the beneficiaries of the system, as their lives, their very existences, are placed uniquely in the care of the commanding officer. They have the right to expect that their leader will be held to exacting standards of professionalism and personal accountability. Their parents, husbands, wives, children, and friends should also expect this to be so, as the commander is entrusted with the treasured life of their loved ones." Brigade of Excellence, Team 44, Highlander 6, signing on.
Company, hot plate, jump.
Captain Bridgeport will now take his place as the company commander. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of the Signal Corps March and the Army Song.
March along, sing a song, we're the army of the free. Count the brave, count the true, who have fought to victory. We're the army and proud of our name, we're the army and proudly proclaim. First to fight for the right and to build the nation's might, and the army goes rolling along. Proud of all we have done, fighting till the battle's won, and the army goes rolling along. And it's high, high, hey, the army's on its way. Count off the cadence loud and strong. For where we go, you will always know that the army goes rolling along.
Sir, this concludes today's ceremony.
Take charge of the company.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes today's change of command ceremony. On behalf of the soldiers of Headquarters Company, thank you for joining us in this time-honored event. Please join Captain Bridgeport for a reception in the HHC upstairs conference room.